Hello and welcome back to another video. It's Tyler from Resin Colors. Okay, in today's video we're making a 20.5 by 20.5 by 2-inch deep silicone mold. Right here I'm taping off the OSB with polypropylene tape, better known as sheathing tape. I'll link some of that in the description of the video. This is just 4 chunks of 1/2 inch screwed together, so you can see the screw holes right there in the bottom. And then we're going to attach it to the base of the melamine and build a frame around it. So if you're looking to build big molds and stuff like that, or any kind of mold, I've done a lot of them, so feel free to leave some questions or comments down in the video if you want to. Anyways, we're drilling the holes right here. Pilot drill first with an 1/8 inch drill bit, and then I ran some screws down into it, just about 5 of them. So you don't have to go like super crazy. Just make sure you stay away from your edges so you don't break them or screw them up or anything like that. So okay, and now we're going to build a frame around it. This is 3/4 melamine right here. I leave a 1/2 inch gap. That's what those OSB parts are that I'm putting in there. Just kind of use it to shim it out. That was just stuff that I cut off, out in the shop from making this the square block, So, but anyways, I'm making the frame around it, getting ready to hot glue it down. Now, I will tell you here, take your time hot gluing this down and hit the joints where the 2 edges come together at, the up and down vertical ones. Hit those ones 2 times to make sure you don't have any leaks. So this mold, I did not have any leaks. The last ones that I made on the cribbage board molds, I did have some leaks. So just take your time, go real slow. This whole process right here I think took me about 20 or 25 minutes. Now we're going to mix up the silicone. This is Shore resin. There's a smaller kit on Amazon. I'll link that in the description of the video for you guys. I mix this for 5 minutes when I mix it. And then in these little kits, it's important to know, they list like how many ounces they are, and I think they do that by weight. By volume, they're about 55 to 56 ounces. So just figure that in if you're going to make something and you've got your volume all figured out for what you're going to make. So this one I basically mixed up, 2 kits, then half of another kit that I had left over. So 130 ounces of silicone total. Poured it all in there. I made sure my form was level before I started this. I know I don't show that on the video, but it was all nice and level before I started this. Make sure your form's level. That stir stick right there that I've got, that's a graduated one with measurements on it. So moved up from using the toothpicks to check depth. Okay, this is demolding day right here. So just taking the melamine off the side. This stuff seemed to grip it a lot harder. I think the next time around I'm going to tape the melamine also with some polypropylene tape just on the bottom of it so it doesn't seep up in there, because I did notice one of my edges tore just a tiny bit on the top of it. So nothing that'll hurt the structural integrity of the mold itself. But yep, so rather tight on that. I won't be able to reuse those sides. But yep, just took my time, lifted it up, trimmed it. I had to take a razor knife, go in under that one side, flipped it over, and bam, we got us a silicone mold right there. Okay, I'm back on video. Okay, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Key points on this stuff, this is Shore resin platinum silicone. That's what I used for this mold right here. It's a 2-part thing. I had a little bit left over from another kit from the cribbage board, so it took about 130 ounces total. One thing that I did realize, and maybe I've just been being dumb here, and I didn't pay attention, but these like mixing sticks that I've got, they've got like little graduations on them, and usually when I would check the depth I would always use like a toothpick. Well, this one has like, it's all kind of measured out and everything, so that helped. That was something new that I noticed this time around. This Shore silicone right here, it is a little bit thinner than the Nick Pro stuff, the other brand that I'm used to using, that I used before the Shore silicone. So I think the next time around when I make another mold, I'm probably going to tape off the bottom of the melamine, like where you glue it down at, because I did have a little bit of like a ridge tear right here up at the top. I don't think it's going to hurt the dexterity of the mold at all, but it's just one of those things, like I like to make stuff good. And then the next mold that I make, also another video I'll make on other molds, I'm going to try to go for like a 50 by 25, like a river table type of mold, small desk type of mold. But yeah, so key points: mix the silicone for about 5 minutes. That's what I do. I did 2 different batches, one at I think about 60 ounces, the other one at about 70 ounces, so 130 ounces total. These corner clamps come in handy when you're gluing stuff down. And then when you're gluing stuff down, take your time, and where the 2 edges meet at for the joint, just take your time. Always hit those things 2 times, and you shouldn't get any leaks or anything like that. So, okay, well, I hope this video helps somebody. Definitely be using this to make, like, you know, little tables and clocks and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you need help on silicone mold, just drop a comment or something like that. I'd be glad to help you out. I am not making these and selling these yet, but I don't know. Hit me up with an email, or, you know, find me on social media and send me a message on it, and maybe we can work something out. So I did kind of look this one up through a couple other competitors and stuff like that. Some of these ones that are this size are about, I don't know, I think I saw them anywhere from $325 to about $350 for cost of products and stuff like that, or the cost of the mold. This one, I can guarantee you, I found this melamine at Menards in like the scrap pile, and then the OSB that I use, that's all taped up. That was in the scrap pile also, so I only had $15 worth of wood, and I'm gonna guess maybe $60 in silicone, if that. So yeah, I mean, with a little bit of you know, knowing what you're doing and trying stuff out, you can figure it out yourself, you know, and save yourself quite a bit of money. So, okay, well, let's wrap this video up. I'm rambling, but thank you for tuning in. I'm Tyler. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day and go out and make something. All right, bye-bye.